there's no real solid plan for this other than we're just going to open it up. Yo, this is actually really cool. What the? Yo, what? This is interesting. Look what we got. I don't know if you can see it. Pleb cards. No way. Shout outs to Need Creations for sending crew some pleb cards. What's a pleb card? Let's have a look at more things. There's another one. I bought 3 of them. So it's no longer a mystery, but we're going to go through them and see exactly what every card is. I like, stack them like Satoshis. And we're going to have a look at these pleb cards now. What is this? I like it. Let's just jump across to that angle, bro. Check that out. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe this one's better angle. Pleb cards. So, pleb cards. Bitcoin educational sets. 3-inch limited edition out of 100. Created by Satoshi's Journal. Comes in a real cool little plastic case. So, these guys out there, out in America, are all over it, man, when it comes to Bitcoin education. And let's have a look. So are these like a playable cards? Yeah! Joker. We've got, I don't know the card names. But we're going to go through each one of them now. I wish I had the camera set up a better way. So they're all the same on one side. And then on the other side, the reverse, we have information. So, maybe I've got to get closer to the camera. Governmental factors. Governments will have to adopt Bitcoin or they will become obsolete. I don't know if the camera's catching it. I'll take photos of these afterwards as well. We've also got open source. Bitcoin's core is public for everyone to review, debug, and propose updates. That's right. Bitcoin improvement proposals. That one is... Jeez, I really wish I knew what the cards were actually like. Hearts, spades. What's this? What's the one that's like the 3? Damn, maybe I could zoom in. I'll adjust the lighting. Yo, what's going on, Howdy? Good to see you, man. We're just doing an unboxing with the pleb cards. Plebos unboxing. So let's see if that one works. Geopolitical factors. Interesting. 3 of spades. No, it's not spades. I've got to research them. Howdy. What are the 4 different? You got hearts, diamonds, spades, and what's the other one? I'm getting confused between the spades and the other one. Deck of cards, and there's a delay in the video as well versus what I'm seeing people post. Standard 52 deck of cards, images. What do they call them? Call the cards. What do they call the cards? Oh, okay, clubs. So 2 of clubs is geopolitical factors. God damn it. Maybe if I bring my face closer. Yeah, man. So the cards, super interesting. So it's like a player deck of cards. Standard deck. We've got the 2 of spades. 2 of, what is it called? Clubs. Spades. Okay, so 2 of clubs. 3 of spades. Open source. I already read that one. Just there it is again. But just it's not really like... Alright, what about this? Government ban. 4 of clubs. Governments have tried banning Bitcoin, but have been and will continue to be unsuccessful. That's what that one looks like. Five of clubs. Issuance schedule. The issuance of new Bitcoin halves every 4 years and stops in the year 2140. So there's a consistent supply of Bitcoin coming into the ecosystem until the year 2140. Maybe this camera might have a better view of the cards. Nah. I like that photo. 2009, we started at 50 Bitcoins every 10 minutes. Then it halved to 25 Bitcoin every 10 minutes. To 2016, 12.5 Bitcoin every 10 minutes. To 2020, 6.25 Bitcoin every 10 minutes. And 2024, 3.125 Bitcoin every 10 minutes per block. That's a rough time frame for the block. That was 5 of clubs. 6 of clubs, privacy. Run your own node and purchase non-KYC Bitcoin. Interesting. I like it. Self-sovereignty, property rights. Bitcoin is digital property and truest form of ownership. That's what I've been saying. No third party is involved in the trust of holding your Bitcoin. It's all up to you. I love it. I love it. Pleb. 8 of clubs. Plebs are people who teach Bitcoin, who teach Bitcoin only education and make lots of memes. I might be a pleb. I think I'm a pleb. Hearts, diamonds, clubs, and spades. Thank you very much, Howdy. Yeah, man. It's I'm not big when it comes to the cards, but I can play blackjack, all right? It all comes down to the number 21, doesn't it? 2 + 1 is 3. 12 disciples. 12 notes in the Phrygian chromatic scale. What else? 12 astrology signs. 12 zodiacs. The number 12 is ubiquitous, but really it ends up being 1 + 2 = 3, third dimension. So pleb, we've read that one. Store of value. Bitcoin's purchasing power is preserved throughout long periods of time. That's pretty cool. This is an example of houses priced in Bitcoin. A lot of Bitcoin in 2017, less later on. Divisible, 10 of clubs. Let's check this one out. A Bitcoin is divisible into 100 million units called Satoshis. So I think more recently I was on a podcast and I said that the total amount of Satoshis in existence will be 2 quadrillion, 100 trillion, something like that. I got it wrong before, but I think that's the number of individual units. And if you don't know how much a billion is, right? Like I'm not even 2 billion seconds old yet, apparently, or something like that. Days, maybe. Not maybe days. Or minutes, seconds. Now I'm getting stats wrong. I should just shut up and keep reading these. J. What's the J? It's not Jackal, Queen, and Kings, yeah? So this is after 10 of clubs. There's a delay. Let's check this out. Proof of work is a process that ensures consensus on the order of blocks throughout every input. Proof of work. You don't get that in all the, what's it called? I'm having a brain freeze. Proof of stake coins. It's about the amount of work that you can do to create the Bitcoin. It's not just, you can't just go off and just create it out of thin air. You got to put some actual energy behind it. You can't get a driveway paved without digging up the ground. The time chain, aka Bitcoin's blockchain, is a public ledger that records every transaction in order. This is Queen of Clubs. And on the picture, it's actually a bit hard for me to see this picture. Either way, I'll show you what that one looks like. So this is Queen of Clubs. Then we've got King of Clubs, censorship resistant. Bitcoin transactions can't be stopped, frozen, reversed, or censored by anyone. Ooh, let's go. Let's go. That's why I like it so much. No one can stop you spending it, using it. In Canada, when they had the trucker, when they were shutting down truckers' bank accounts, you can't send money to someone who's involved in the trucking, brain freeze again. Protest. I'll mute this. I'm going to mute this. How do I mute that? I'm starting to feel like a boomer with this technology. Shut up, mate. I can hear the bell ringing. There we go. Silence. Absolute silence. Okay. A of clubs. Is this an ace of clubs? the Bitcoin white paper. Satoshi published the white paper in October 31st, 2008. It is 9 pages long and isn't too technical to read. 2008, 28. Gary, the numbers guy, will say the number 28 is the number of wealth. This is why Rolex have 28 on almost every single poster that has the Rolex. 28, that was the year of the rat, which is interesting. Because like it's the start of the zodiac. Apparently the Matrix favors rats. And when you look at Ra, R-A, Ra, Eye of Ra, Tor, Ra, rat, the Ra is everywhere in society and people don't even realize it. So this, I'll show you what that one looks like. It's just got the front cover of the Bitcoin white paper and it breaks down the Bitcoin white paper. 9 pages long. 9's the number of completion and change. Okay, so now we've got diamonds. This must be diamonds. 2 of diamonds. Macroeconomics. Bitcoin is a safer... I'm getting brain freezes here. I'll read it like this so you guys can see my face as well. I can read it better that way. Bitcoin is a safe haven, risk-off, bearer asset, but most people don't know that yet. Gradually, then suddenly, people will stop trading Bitcoin for dollars. That's what that one looks like. These ones I got from Pleb Underground. I mean, not Pleb Underground, sorry. Satoshi's Journal Pleb cards. I had 3 of them sent across. I plan on giving one away, and I'll keep one here for the studio. Oh, maybe, and I got one for a family friend. So whoever wants to win one of these, I'll work out some kind of a scheme where you guys can like re-tag or repost something and try and win one of these in Australia. 3 of clubs. Let's go. So 3 of clubs. Unlike fiat currency or currency by degree, Bitcoin is an opt-in voluntary system that isn't forced on anyone. I like that one. 3 of clubs. I mean 3 of diamonds. It's late. I'm so tired. All right, just checking in the comments. 4 of diamonds. Quantum hacks. Quantum proof cryptography will prevent quantum hacks. So the quantum aspect of the cryptography, I'm not too in tune with. I've got to do more research, but essentially that kind of connects into where if you send as much computing power as you can to try and hack Bitcoin, the algorithm, the encryption aspect of, I believe, the hashing and SHA-256. Yeah, I'm not going to butcher it. I'm not going to go into it, but it's interesting stuff. 5 of diamonds, SHA-256. Here we go. The mining algorithm is a guessing game to win the block reward and transaction fees. Earlier on, when I talked about the rewards that you get on the Bitcoin mining network as a miner, every 10 minutes, it all comes down to this, the mining algorithm, a guessing game. Your computer is basically trying to solve puzzles, mathematical puzzles and whatever. It's really interesting because back in the day, you had people pull their GPU, their just graphics processing units power into it. Number 6, 6 of diamonds, non-KYC. Use services like RoboSats, BISC, and or HODL HODL to acquire Bitcoin not associated with your ID, right? You don't want them to know how much Bitcoin you have, the government or whoever, right? And that's why they got these KYC laws, but there's still ways to get around it. I mean, hey, you could go spend, this is back in the day, right? You could have spent a couple $1,000s on a GPU and then you could have mined it and no one would know you have it, or you could go spend that same couple $1,000s on actual Bitcoin on the exchange, and guess what? KYC laws came in. Number 7 of diamonds, generational wealth. Saving in Bitcoin will guarantee your family generational wealth that cannot be debased or stolen from you. Generational wealth. I just wish it would actually capture the card and focus. I've got to be all the way back here. Doesn't matter. What else have we got? Yeah, man. 6 of diamonds, hodler. With high conviction, hodlers never sell their Bitcoin. This is the reference to diamond hands. Ooh, okay. Diamonds on the diamond hands. I see the little tie in there, need creations. Nice one, mate. Medium of exchange. Bitcoin is used by millions of people worldwide to transfer value. That's right. I paid for these with Bitcoin on the Lightning Network. They sent across an invoice. and I paid it on the Lightning Network. Instantly, they received it. If you paid on-chain, you got to wait an hour for 6 confirmations. And a confirmation is for every 10 minutes. The block is created. So you got to 6 blocks need to be created for you to be able to fully verify it. And that way, because it's so decentralized, every computer needs to establish a copy of the transaction around the world. So therefore, it's incorruptible in that sense. You can't cook the books. It's transparent accounting. Number 10 of diamonds, verifiable. Bitcoin's code is open source and verifiable. The time chain is a public ledger. As I was saying before, man, they've got it worked out. They've got it worked out. J of diamonds, immutable, fungible. Bitcoin's monetary policy has never changed. Every Bitcoin is interchangeable. There we go. There's that one. God, I'm so disappointed about it not getting in focus. Miner, queen of diamonds. Miners are rewarded with Bitcoin for building blocks and providing security against the 51% attack. Once again, it goes into that, what I was talking about earlier. There's that one. Yeah. I don't have the comments in front of me in case anyone's dropping comments. Let's roll. Scarcity. The maximum supply of Bitcoin is 21 million coins. 21 million. Absolute digital scarcity is a one-time discovery. How many millionaires are there in the planets? Not every millionaire is able to hold a full Bitcoin. And meanwhile, BlackRock, Vanguard are trying to stock up hundreds of thousands. MicroStrategy, MicroSailor, they're trying to clock up thousands of them. But they still got to pay money for that ish. And this one has a picture of the, looks like the mathematical aspect of that scarcity. Ace of diamonds, cypherpunks. These people were freedom and privacy advocates. Satoshi showed them Bitcoin first. So Bitcoin shared the white paper to the cypherpunks email list. And from that point onwards, every cypherpunk became aware of what Bitcoin was. They started mining it and adding to it. What else we got? Number 2, 2 of hearts. Hang on, are we missing like the ones? Where's the ones at? I feel like we're missing ones unless I got something mixed up. Anyway, 2 of hearts, cryptography. The code that created Bitcoin uses digital signatures and transactions assigned with private keys. Let's go. This is why I'm posting this on my YouTube, because I know that the biggest Bitcoin audience I have is on YouTube and Twitter. There is no marketing team or budget for Bitcoin. People educate about Bitcoin because it is truth. Not coming through. Change the code. Bitcoin's code doesn't need to change because it is already the best money. We also want to ensure that any updates are backwards compatible. Interesting. 5, consensus. 5 of hearts. Nodes and miners come to agree on which chain is the longest and the most proof of work is done on it. Usually the longest chain, is the most valid chain. It's interesting. The way I look at chains being like longer or shorter, it's an interesting one, really. Because I feel like it's like forks, like humans are technically forks, aren't they? Bloodlines. What's the longest bloodline? Well, us, you, me, everyone that exists right now after thousands and tens of thousands of years. 6 of heart, education. The rabbit hole of Bitcoin knowledge is endlessly deep. Never stop learning. That's the 6 of hearts. Yeah, every single deck that I have here is the same. I basically got 3 copies. 3 copies. The other ones I got here and in that. So one is for a friend of mine and the other one I'll give away. And then one of these I'll keep in the studio here behind me somewhere with all the other Bitcoin memorabilia. My plan is to start getting Bitcoin memorabilia sent down and I'll unbox that shit. Did I read The Education, Six of Hearts? Yeah, that's right. I read it. The rabbit hole of Bitcoin knowledge is endlessly deep. Never stop learning. Six of Hearts. Damn, bro. What I'll do is, after I read through them, I'm going to get a close-up. I'm going to walk right up to the camera and focus them. Bitcoin is freedom technology because it is outside the control of central authorities. We're back at it. Seven of Hearts. Freedom. Laser eyes. On an American flag. Jeez, I'm just disappointed about that. It's not actually zoning in. Anyways, I'm going to stop saying how disappointed I am about the cards not showing up. Yeah, man. Alrighty, so 8 of Hearts, everyone. Bitcoin does not discriminate or judge you for using it. Right? The banks will discriminate. Oh, you sent money to someone. Imagine that, a social credit score. You sent money to someone that's got a low social credit score. You're going to lose yours. Bitcoin's not going to discriminate against race, religion, sex, gender. 9 of Hearts, unit of account. Eventually, all goods and services will be priced in Bitcoin. This is why that meme. When do I sell my Bitcoin, Morpheus? Neo. When it's time to actually sell your Bitcoin, you won't need to. So that's the unit of account. Once again, the back is the same. Number 10 of Hearts, unconfiscatable. If you take self-custody and hold your Bitcoin in cold storage offline with sole knowledge of your private keys, and it cannot be seized. Cannot be seized. This is why you got to take real precautions when you store your Bitcoin. Definitely don't keep it on an exchange. Put it in the hardware wallet, do something with the seed phrase. People like to stamp it into metal. People like to do real cool things, to resist any elements like water or fire even getting to like demolishing. Because otherwise, if you just write the 12 words or 24 words on a piece of paper, yeah, worst case scenario, your house burns down. Whoopsie daisy. But as long as you hold your private keys, it can't be seized. This is the J of Hearts. The Lightning Network is a Bitcoin layer 2 solution that scales to the masses with low fees and fast transactions. Let's go. Lightning Network. So people want to talk about, Bitcoin's old and slow. Guess what? We got a Lightning Network now. We're slowly building Bitcoin. We're not trying to win a marathon like it's a sprint. This is what Ethereum do. This is what Cardano are trying to do. Let's go. So we've got number Q of Hearts, security. Bitcoin private keys are quite impossible to hack with almost 2 to the power of 256 combinations. Maybe I'm getting the math wrong on that, but 2 with a thing up like that. Look, I'm not the ultimate mathematician. I know numbers, numerology wise, but that's about it. So King of Hearts, block time and size. The 10-minute block is Bitcoin's heartbeat. The block size limit ensures decentralization. Right? Ethereum right now are trying to create a second solution to reduce centralization of all the people that are holding the coin and staking it. There's too much power in Ethereum in certain areas, but Bitcoin, everything's been factored in to keep it as decentralized as possible. Why am I short of breath? Howdy, why am I short of breath, bro? Can you let me know why I'm short of breath? What should I do? Take a swig of water. A swig of water. Once again, we've got the cards. This one is Ace of Hearts. Developers. Devs like Hal Finney maintain the code by patching bugs and working on Bitcoin improvement proposals. BIPs. Oh, I'll turn it around. Hal Finney, BIPs. Hal Finney, one of the first people, the first person that received the transaction directly from Satoshi. I think he received 10 Bitcoin. Something like that, maybe a bit more. All right, this is 2 of clubs. This is not diamonds. Howdy, what was it again? Hearts, diamonds, clubs. This is a spade. All right, so this is 2 of spades. I'm going to learn what these are because I'll start playing poker with these. Who knows? Australian Austrian I struggle to say the word economics. Austrian economics. You know, I can say it all right sometimes, but not right now. I've even struggled with this word right now. I feel like I'm really like out of form, but it is what it is. Keynesians are for a government-controlled economy. Austrians prefer the free market. Yeah, I remember that actually, coming down to Austrian economics. Economics. All right. Number three. Three of... Which one is this one again, Howdy? Too much freestyling before the live stream. Yeah, bro. Let's take a break. I'm going to get a quick drink of water right here. Freestyles. You've been freestyling lately? I've got some sparkling water. Hey, it's actually grabbing it there. If I just lean in. So this one's permissionless. Permissionless. You do not need anyone's permission to use Bitcoin. This is what we were talking about earlier. We don't need people's permission. Permissionless. Number 4. Energy concerns. Mining consumes only 0.15% of the world's energy and is mostly renewable. This one's for the greenies. As far as I'm concerned, there's no such thing as climate change. Number 5 of spades. Number 5 of spades. The difficulty adjustment. This mechanism ensures that the block time will remain 10 minutes on average. Yeah, I like that. If I had to break that down into layman's terms, the computers needs to hit a 10-minute time limit, and if it goes over, they have to start adjusting. I think every 2 weeks they start to adjust the hardness of the mathematical equations they're trying to solve. It's amazing technology. Number 6, self-custody. The safest practice is to store your Bitcoin private keys, seed phrase, offline in cold storage. Never take a picture of your seed or store it digitally in any way. Here we go. How's that? 7 of spades. Financial independence. Bitcoin banks the bankless and gives you full control over your money. Hang on, wait. How does it say it? Bitcoin banks the bankless and gives you full control over your own money. There we go. Come on, mate. I don't know why it's not zooming in on it. It should be doing it. I'd be out of breath too, mate. Yeah. Yeah, I've been freestyling and I'm way out of breath. Number 8 of spades, maximalists. Maximalists have lesser focus on Bitcoin over education and adoption. Oh, sorry. I'll say it again. Maximalists have laser focus on Bitcoin only, education and adoption. Do I got to read it the third time so it's nice and smooth? Maximalists have laser focus on Bitcoin only, education and adoption. The only thing that's throwing me off is the spacing on the letters, on the words. You see that little space there? Can't even see that one there. Maxis wear right jar. Oh yeah, wear right jar. I like it. That's so my angle on most toxic Bitcoin maxi is only Bitcoin focused. Hey, could you tattoo the code on yourself? Let's unpack that for a second. What about the movie Prison Break, right? If you had enough words tattooed on your body, could you? I think you could. I've played around with the idea of creating a wallet and putting some Bitcoin in it, and then sprinkling the 24 words throughout like a number of songs. Maybe I've already done that. Maybe I haven't. And then like it's up to generations from now trying to decipher the wallet address from all the lyrics I've put out. That'd be ballistic, I reckon. Number 9 of spades, deflationary money. The value of Bitcoin goes up while the cost of goods priced in Bitcoin goes down. This one's got the picture of the shopping carts. But the really cool thing about going through this is now I've got 52 different items of content I can split up on, Instagram, TikTok. It's not bad for an investment for a deck of cards. Let's roll. Let's keep going. We're 10 minutes in. Shout outs to the people sticking by. Let's maybe got some music in the background. No. Oh, flame beat. Play it in the background. So number 10. It's portable. Actually, because I want to clip this up, I'm not going to use the audio in the background, but we'll wrap to that later. Any amount of Bitcoin can be sent anywhere in the world at any time. It's portable. All right, let's show you that one. Fuck. Come on, mate. This is the J of Spades. David Spade. Yeah, but the thing is now because we're talking about tattooing it to our body in like, you know, all these like whatever code, people are going to know, right? So this is why I don't like to do videos about like how to secure your Bitcoin because then people know like how I might or might not secure it. So you really got to keep deflecting. Either way. You could just memorize it. But my thoughts about that way you never lose it. Yeah, I guess. But my thoughts when it comes to this, there's this new technology with stable diffusion, artificial intelligence, where if you envision something like a dream, you can use AI through like the scans to basically recreate that image. And I reckon if there's a threat to people's private wallet words, it would be that. We'll have to address that when it happens and over time. All right, trustless. Bitcoin doesn't require any third party to transfer money from person A to B. Not like the bank where we need to basically wait for banks to update and settle every 48 hours or every week or however it works. This is why it takes 3 days to send your money to someone. Or Pay ID and those types of systems now speed it up, but that's running on a whole different system. I talked about on Pleb Underground that the FPOS system is actually separate to the debit system. So we've got nodes, Queen of Spades. Nodes are computers that store the full ledger and verify Bitcoin's rule sets. So I still got to get my hands on a node so I can support the system. That's what the card looks like. Where we at? I'm trying to work out what these things mean here on the computer. King of Spades, decentralization. The Bitcoin network can't be shut down as it is run on thousands of computers worldwide with no single attack vector. With internet and enough storage, you can run it too. I wonder how my double chin looks on this side angle. Ace of Spades. Satoshi Nakamoto. I know how to say it. I know how to say it. I'm not a dum-dum. I just can't say it right now. It's like the word economics. All right, so a pseudonym is a name. Like Robbie P is a pseudonym for my real name. Zootek is a pseudonym for me, Robbie P. Pseudonymously. All right, started running Bitcoin January 3rd, 2009. Let's break down the numerology on this. 2009, 9 plus 2 is 11, right? Talking about war ending on the 11th of the 11th at 11:11 a.m. 9/11 happened, New York City, 11 letters. This is credit to Gary the Numbers Guy, but then I've added on to this because 2009, it's an 11. January 3rd, 3 is a number of communication. We're back to 2 plus 1 or 1 plus 2. And then if you add January as a 1 to the 3, you got 4, which is an authority number. Setting out the rule set. Interesting stuff. Then we've got Joker. I like this. The CBDCs is the Joker. Oh, that's awesome. Government will try to gain more control of central bank digital currencies. Adopt a Bitcoin instead. Right? This is what I'm saying. Vote with your goddamn money. Why would you want to vote on ballot paper? I'm still going to vote no on the referendum. Or maybe yes to accelerate the chaos. I'm still undecided, but either way, I strongly oppose the voice referendum. And then the other Joker is shitcoins. I love this. You got Zcash there, though. As a privacy coin, Zcash, it's not too bad. But fuck Ethereum, fuck the rest of them. All right. Avoid other crypto altcoins, shitcoins at all costs. They are designed to enrich their creators, unlike Bitcoin. There we go. And that's the picture there. You got a picture of Zcash logo, Ethereum as a shitcoin, Monero. Bro, he went for the privacy coins. I do actually want to see Bitcoin step up privacy, and I think the Lightning Network is able to facilitate that. So there we go. These are the Pleb Underground player cards. I'm going to switch to this angle. I just spilled water. I forgot to put the lid on the water. We'll have a look. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not going to try. I'm not even going to try it that way. Turn the light around. So that's that. Now we're gonna vibe around, and I'm gonna put some hardware gear together. All right. So this is so cool, man. These player cards. What's this say? Issued 788-700. What's that mean? What's the issuing mean? I'm gonna check out the Satoshi Journal website and find out what that means. So this is my little pack of pleb cards. I'll find a better spot. Howdy, what's going on, mate? It would be a live stream if you didn't spill a bit of water. Yeah, I know, right? What did you say there? You could tattoo. Yeah, okay, I read that one. Let me just get that camera closer. I'm just wigging out because something's happening here. Buffering? There's buffering going on? Come on, mate. I've got ultimate internet here and there's still bloody buffering. Oh, that's upsetting. All right. It wouldn't be a live stream. Oh, no, we're back. We're back. YouTube is not receiving enough video. Howdy, how is the video looking? Is it buffering? So we got two more. I'll put them behind me. All right. In the meantime, cuzzies. Yeah, Bam and Jerry invented a new language. I like it. I like it. He's thinking outside the box. So he's born in 1979. He's a year of the goat, and he's born on the 28th. You remember I was talking about the money number, 28? Well, he's born on the 28th, or his life path equals out to a 28th. So when you're one or the other, money comes to you really easily when you need it. And that's why I think if it wasn't for him, CKY and all the rest of it probably wouldn't be what it is, and we all know that, but people think it's because Bam Margera, but also down to his numerology. The next thing I'm doing is I'm going to put together some hardware gear. Yeah, dope. Alright, so the chat is delayed. I don't need to wear the headphones so I can hear myself. What? Excuse me. Alright, so now the thing I'm going to do is I bought this recently. Yesterday. I've been looking for one, trying to get one at a good price. So then I can properly set up the hardware gear. So the idea, I guess, is we're going to put the hardware gear into these slots, but I've got to get, I need to get screws. Yeah, he doesn't have money. Bam Margera doesn't have money anymore, but I tell you one thing, the second he needs it, he's going to get it. Because it just comes to anyone that's a 28, right? Once again, credit to Gary the Numbers guy for breaking down the information. See, that's the guy. He's born year of the snake. He's a Jewish fella over on Twitter, and he's doing a lot of. He actually gave Andrew Tate a reading before Andrew Tate blew up, and he said that in the year of the tiger, Andrew Tate would blow up. Guess what happened? Andrew Tate blew up in the year of the tiger because Andrew Tate's a year of the tiger, and so next year's the year of the dragon. So anyone born year of the dragon is going to be there, yeah. So Tristan Tate is the year of the dragon. Trying to get this in now. This is going to be hard, bro. It's going to do my head in. So I've got to do some fancy whiz bang maneuvers here to get these in. Maybe so like what I'll be doing is nah, it's not a PC. You'll see. You'll see what this is. I can't spoil it. Otherwise, once you know, you'll just disappear and everyone won't watch. You're going to have to watch me build this. This is not a PC, bro. Nah, this is, I'll leave it up to you. Have a guess. What do you reckon it is? Oh, I got to pop these thingamajiggies in. I mean, obviously, these are the stands, right? The reason I'm live streaming this is because it's just I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna end up building this and setting it up regardless. So why not film it and I can use it as content? I'm just trying to work out how. Where's my measuring tape? I'll use this as a measuring tape. I'll be right back. Yeah, cool. So that one goes into there. Yeah. If I mess this next one up, we're gonna have problems. So the internet's working again. Excellent connection. Ah, damn it. I'll have to go this way. I keep forgetting where I'm looking. I think it's there. I think. Talk to me, Howdy. Drop some comments, bro. So I'm not just looking like a douche, just putting screws into a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make sure this is on point. Fire fuego. Gotta check this out. Yeah, boy. Yeah, son. I keep getting errors on YouTube saying something's going on. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are annoying to pull apart. I'm going to go through these real quick first. I was going to buy one of these off a guy on Gumtree for like $80. And it just looked raggedy and just like used up. Ran through. I was like, nah, bro. I want it to look nice in the studio. I don't want this ran through item that will still do the job. It'll be a headache. Speaker box or a setup for an MPC beat maker. Close. I would say you're close to it. I'd say you're kind of close. You know, almost got the nail on a hammer. Hit that nail on the head with the hammer. I guess also what I want to do is somehow find out how I can live stream this to Facebook. Oh, come on, mates. Oh, maybe I'll do it this way. Maybe I've been doing that wrong the whole time. Ah. So here, you see, they wouldn't go the same way as that one. So I had to put it different. It's still going to perform the same function though. Should it be the other way around? I've got to use this weird screwdriver. Hardware. Beat maker. It's not a beat maker. I'll give you a hint. It sits like this. That's how it's going to sit. Just trying to work out the measurements now for the next one. I just gave you another hint. news? What's been happening? Is that right? Honestly, I don't even know what the official name is of what I'm building. I'm building it. That's working. It's free, bro. You're right. Down here in El Salvador, it's not freezing. It's not freezing in El Salvador. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess you're close. You're close, man. This is so one of the things what I'll talk about while I build this is one of the key things I've been trying to do here in the studio at home is set it up in a way where I can streamline my workflows. The worst thing is when you do a video and you spend more time editing it than the time it took to just shoot it. And because a lot of the stuff I've been doing is very free flow, reactionary, you know, my hit piece on Briggs and the rest, it's one of those scenarios where, what was I saying? Yeah, you know, I'm making a lot of content, and I'm able to put out a lot because I'm not wasting time editing. Right? I don't want to be editing content. All right, so we're going to jump back, put this up vertically. This should be working now. Ah, yeah, son. Yeah, son. There you go. You now know what I'm building. Bumbleclot. Keeps buffering, man. Look, I've got pretty decent internet. This is really frustrating. I wonder if it's actually let me say something. The YouTube. Okay, I guess if you're trying to do this at 1080p, it's going to be buffering. This way, it's not buffering. If you go to like JD's got one of these in the studio, and I said, bro, you gotta start. We gotta use this. Like, it took some time for me to actually work out how to use it, but I was saying to him, like, what this does is phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal for the vocals. I forgot the washer. So this is what I mean when you come through, Howdy, and we start laying some of your tracks down. We're going to utilize this equipment. There we go. You don't want to make it too tight. You just want it to just be snug. These items can be pricey as far as it's like this thing itself is just like, I don't want to spend that much on it, but I think this guy that I bought it off, he actually makes them. because he's got quite a few that he was advertising. All right. And then the Neve clone. The Neve clone. So this item, even though it's a Wave Audio clone, this item, this is the chain that I used for Punching Bag, Most Toxic Maxi, and a few more that I haven't released yet. When I was recording the Most Toxic Bitcoin Maxi, I was using this vocal chain. From this into the recorder. This here, my plan is to get this plugged in to the system, and then you're going to see, we're going to actually work it out. The units, this unit, where did I get it? Or these? I kind of don't want to say, because then like Pizza Hut was hacked recently, I heard on the news. Domino's hasn't been hacked, but the problem I have with those hackings is that your address can leak somewhere, you know? Like if I tell someone where I got this shit from, I'll just say Amazon, right? If I tell someone where I got this shit from and then there's a hack there, then someone's going to be able to, like, no, all right, well, we're going to find out my details in the black web. Sorry, the dark web. Hell yeah. Yeah, bro. So the warm audio, the top one, actually I wanted them to go the opposite way around, but whatever, it is what it is. And I've got a space here for a patch bay, because you can only plug one signal in here, like mono, and then this outputs mono. This is an equalizer, so you can adjust the mids, the highs, the lows. It's got its own preamp, so this actually, the hardware chip in this adds a saturation to the vocals. And I've basically realized that Dr. Dre uses something similar to this. He uses the SSL version, but the output here is always maxed out. And then it uses the chip inside to saturate the vocals, give them some warm texture. You can adjust the input volume. Listen to the buttons. Sturdy buttons. Wave audio. So this is going to compress the audio signal coming in and give it a bit of a buffer. And then this is going to EQ it. And we're going to plug this in now. It's heavy. Fuck, it's heavy. You can see the screen. Doesn't matter. Let's turn it around. Bang. Let's put it sideways. Oh, it's heavy. It's heavy. So now, see, this got a mic. It's got a mic input there. I don't want the screen showing, man. I don't want my screen showing. Cause the last thing I want to do is dox my screen, bro. Last thing I want to do is dox my information on the screen. I'm gonna have to watch this video back now and just like buffer for everything. Yeah, man. It is pretty sleek shit. So, looking at this now, there's an input here, the EQ as front. What I'm realizing is the patch bay, plug that into the patch bay. So then I can plug anything into that mic socket. We've also got an insert send and line input. These two are also on the front. You can see there. And some of the cables out. Not any of those. All right. Balanced TRS. Unwind this. Now this aspect here, I believe, is more so for if I want to use this hardware gear as an effect within my system, which I don't think I will plug the cables in anyway, regardless. Into inputs. Cool. And then we've got hang on, the guy on YouTube exactly what the go is. Was my phone up? I don't know where my phone's at. I don't know where I've put my phone. I don't know where my phone is. Yeah, there. Okay. Gotta find the video. Warm audio setup. Is it vocal chain? Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Here we go. This guy's British. He's a Brit. I'll turn the volume up once I get past. It's not flattering.
Works well for me and gets the results I want, and hopefully this can help you too. Your input gain microphone you're using. If you're
okay.
And then we also have to
set up.
Here in a demo. Thorn.com make the most out of your home studio. And today we're going to be exploring the world of analog hardware and recording vocals through analog hardware, namely warm audio preamp with EQ and the warm audio WA2A compressor. There are two sets up your WA73 and WA2A when using these to record and mix. Both of these are applied when using 76 compressor as well. Possibly the most obvious setup is to run them in line. So you go from your microphone into your preamp, into your compressor, and then out onto your audio interface. This is a straightforward way of setting them up, and of course you can bypass the compressor simply by turning the device off. Signal will continue through the device regardless onto your audio. To set video insert, and here's how you'd set that up. My microphone is going into the mic line front panel of the WA73 line or instrument line alternatively. Make sure you press the line or instrument buttons.
Yeah, I want to know the insert thing, bro.
On the back of the WA73,
bro, he's showing me.
cable from the insert out of the A balanced or unbalanced cable from the WA73 output to your interface. In my case, the Apollo Twin. So Warm Audio suggests using an unbalanced TS cable as your insert cables into the compressor. So using
unbalanced, bro. I bought balanced cables. Unbalanced. Why unbalanced? But hang on, it says balanced outputs and inputs. Line outputs into the balanced. It is what it is. We'll see how it goes. And then we've got my is messing up. Come on, man. I'm getting frustrated now. I'm getting angry. Oi, how's the quality of the stream so far? And we've got the line outs to the ends, and then we've got the outs to. I'm not gonna do that right now. I want to get this up and running first and foremost. We'll do that later. I need the cables. Where the cables at? Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna have a break, toilet break. I'm gonna duck off to the bathroom real quick. So the way this will pick it up is I'll use so basically, like, you know how you plug your microphone into your door? You basically plug your microphone into this first, and then you plug this into the door the same way you do with the microphone. So this is basically the intermediary step before you decide to record. I'll be doing a demonstration of this once I get the power running. I just got to find myself one of the short little XLR cables I've got. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to be able to grab that screen, but what's happening there with that screen? Give me one moment. Cool. All right, that looks good. The changes. I'm going to play another video, and we'll have a quick bathroom break. Play up underground. Right, collabo. Let's go. Yeah. Check it. They wanna go cashless like no check. At the CBDCs, I see the whole set. That's the cards got me so fed up. If I had to choose, be a go-getter. Why not any others? This could be the others derelict. You don't get a Mona Lisa without that fed. Feds do rob for your necklace. The excess is gluttonous. Death grip suffocates. I don't really care about that. We don't have enough grenades. And that's a dollar bill priority, and everyone falls for it. Doesn't feel to still amaze. I'm from the crib, creature in the mud. With salesmen, sell you anything. Convince you that anything wrong with my product is a feature, not a bug. Our ICO had a hella large liquidity. If we were to dump at 300 X's on the pump, liquidate the pools and the dexes when we exit out the junk. Get you out the funk. The SEC won't tighten up nothing. You didn't get scammed. Maybe you got scammed, sucker. Crypto Vegas stages. You got microwaves for Faraday cages. for ages. My stop loss average 10% negated. My swing trades move markets. Research your chart, change tracks. Set yourself some new targets. Best to know how I did it. My two-factor is I don't know how I this locked down. Made suit is what I walked out with. And who am I? That Oz play rapper where overseas peeps say he raps so slick. Took the glossary, condensed that shit. I prescribed them for them orange pill hits. Busted the TOS, hates that I'm on here. Financial advisory stickers on my content. Shadow ban, try to cancel the man, cause they can't tolerate Bitcoin currency nonsense. It's either that or keep it big to the dollar. Dumb, stupid, old boomer, egotistical scholars. They try to stall my overall performance. If inside's mind control, outside's warfare. The older I get, the more hot my bars get. Flame emoji, boy, I'm doing this well. Flow like oceanic swell. Oblivious to peeps who hoping that we fail. Fuck 'em. Alrighty, we're back again. We're back again. What does a full cache mean? I'm just so frustrated about what's going on here. Audio sounds immense. Thank you very much, George. Thanks for dropping in, bro. So right now what we're doing is we're building together the hardware setup. And so I thought, the video you dropped today, George, I felt like it was speaking to me, man. I feel like I've been focusing on the wrong things lately. And it inspired me to just do a live stream. So this is going from the line outputs to the in. There we go. So that's going to be sweet. I was going to stick out heaps, bro. Now I'm going to go from this to that. But which cable should I use? Alright, jeez, man. So we've got heavy duty XLR cables. But essentially, that's kind of better. Alright. So what do we got? I have no idea where I'm going to put this on my desk. Got no idea whatsoever where this is going to go. It's saying that my stream's current bit rate yeah, bruh. Howdy, let George know what the go was. All right, so step 2. All right, what we'll do is step 2. For the time being, just so I can get this running while people's on stream. Where's the longer one? I've got a longer one than this. I'll be right back. This will do. Alright, so we'll switch the angles up for this little section here. Okay. I don't want to be knocking water over again. Knock more water over. We had someone drop in while I was away as a viewer. Goes from top one down to the lower one. I need to go from the microphone there first, and then from there to the audio interface. Just turn the volume down on that. I don't know. This cable that I got here is an old one. It's long as. Come on, mate. So it's not the best one, but it'll do for this little experiments. All right, balanced output. All right, cool. All right, son. So I'm gonna have to steal one of these cables from. What am I gonna do here? How am I gonna do this? Let's just drop this down like that. Cool. That's all sweet. I might have to. Oh, there it is. Alrighty, so I'm going to unplug the mic. Oh, I need a power adapters first. I mean, the whole point of doing this is just very simple. Yeah, I could do it under the desk. I didn't expect it to be as goddamn crazy huge as it is, you know? I was thinking over here. And like right over here. But when I messed around with it, it was like huge. It's too much. So, don't know, bro. We'll work it out. In the meantime, I need to plug power into this. I don't know where I put them. I've got this one. But it means I need a power extension too. Okay. I'm severely underprepared for this endeavor. Extraordinarily unprepared for this endeavor. I feel like I'm caught out in the wind at the moment. The water behind me. It's not going to spill now, bro. Don't you worry. So, yeah. I feel I'm exhausted from doing that so far. Heavy duty. Trying to find the other cable. I'm very underprepared for this task at hand. I'm going to go in the other room. Start shuffling through boxes again. Howdy, you still with me, bro? I'm going to go on Instagram real quick. How about... Oh, wait, what's this? Yeah, interesting. Uno momento. And we're back again. We're back again. It looks so huge in front of me, man. Anyway. Where are we at now? More errors, more runtime errors. Why is that one longer? Same. Cool. I need an extension cord. I'll be right back. I did mess around with this at one point, and what did you say? On the corner next to when you were originally going to put it. Nah, it's not there. I found it though. I found this one. I did try this out already at home. I already plugged it in and played around with it. And I noticed that there was a ground loop coming. That's why I haven't put too much focus on getting this up and running. And I thought I'll wait till I get the box. And then we'll go from there. Regardless, we're about to get it all plugged in. Let's go. So now it's on. Now I'm going to plug the microphone into it. I'm going to unplug this mic. I'm going to run this into there. One, two. One, two. Oh, okay, I can hear myself. Hello? So you hear that fuzz. We're going to try and work out what's going on there. We're almost there. It does look massive from that angle. From my perspective though, like, yeah, it's a bit ballistic, man. So it's on, but you can hear that So we're going to work out now what the goal is there. I think I'm going to swap this around to this side. Goddamn heavy, man. So I've got the microphone plugged into the very front. Switch the angles again. Adjust the camera. Yes. Alrighty, we're back again. And we're back once again. Now you're going to hear me play around with this thing. So I'm going to turn all the EQ all the way off. Turn the mic up. Louder, louder, louder. Okay. They said that if you turn this off, it'll bypass. Hello. Do you still hear me? So that's off. Alright, cool. So we can focus on this. One, two. It doesn't need a door. Howdy, it doesn't need a door, bro. Hello. I forgot which one was which. Alrighty, either way, you can already hear the EQ, right? So I'm going to take the EQ to just standard. One, two. Yeah, it's interesting. It's not good. Chat. So that's an unpleasant sound. That's the ground loop. See, I need to isolate the cables. I might not be able to get this working properly today. There's a ground loop occurring. We got the tone, the poly. Alright, but that's check. 1, 2, check. Bring it down. Hello? Check. Ooh, I'm really sorry about that. Let's just work through that. That's the EQ on. That's there. Check. But why is it still humming? The motherfuckers. I need to turn it on the door. I don't think so. Excuse me. Yeah, it's I'm not sure how to work this exactly 100%. I've done it in a studio, but it's complicated. Check 1, 2. Check. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Check. Okay, so we're starting to get some. So that's the volume without the EQ. So that's interesting. Why the EQ dips it? The tone, the poly. Hello. All right, so I've got the EQ turned off. Check. It's coming nice and strong, coming through nice and loud. We still got this hum. But hello. Check 1, 2. Check. So this is knocking it up. Hello. So now you see the arm moving, doing its thing. Check. Hello. it's interesting nonetheless. Howdy, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. I'm going to do some testing at home, see what the goal is here. Something's not happening the right way that I anticipated it to go. What'd you say? Yeah, adjust the levels. Will probably pick up a lot more back end noise. I don't think it's going to pick up the back end noise, but it's already compressing it. You can see how the voice is flatter, and if I just keep jumping it up. Now, this is the makeup difference here. Check, check. I've got a video of how I set this up back at the studio at John's house. Check, 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 check. At John's studio. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. It's really interesting. Hello. Put the EQ on. Nothing happens. Check, check. 1, 2. Don't worry. Be happy. Check, check. Check, check. Oh shit, fuck me dead, mate. Alright, we're there. Just bring that down. So, we're almost there. Check, check, 1, 2. So we've reduced the hum. Hello, hello. See it lighting up over here? The lights? That's the saturator working and doing its thing. So you're going to hear me now adjust the high end, adjust the mids, remove the mids altogether, adjust the low end. Now this is going to be the high pass. So for example, if we go all in on the low end right now, you're going to hear the low end slowly start to cut out the lower ends. So there we go. That knocks it out pretty crazy. But I had it too high up at the studio. I think I wanted that 80. It's going to curve off at the bottom. 1 sec. Yeah. How it just jumps in. Why is it doing that? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go. All right. So now it's sounding distorted. It's definitely sounding really distorted. So if I just bring that down, bring my headphones up, now that's not too bad. Gonna play some music. I'll play some music in the background. Yeah. These are my guitar samples. Yeah. Cha cha cha, cha cha cha. Chicka chi chi chi. So this looks like it's the manual. Oh, okay. Espionador. You can probably really hear the voices sounding smoother and shit. I was using the compressor on there before. Now I don't even have the compressor on. But if I knock it up and if I turn it on, it'll clip a little bit more. But it's nice and clean. I can drop out the mids, bring that up high. I can plug the guitar in. Yeah, this is gonna be awesome. You can hear the background noise in the room because it's so heavily compressed. I can stand away from the microphone as that compressed. Where's the live stream information? All right, we're gonna work out. Battles on the end of wheels, the wheels kept turning. Meter adjust. This control allows you to calibrate your VU meter. To calibrate the VU, be sure that your unit is powered on, that no audio input or output or stereo link cable is connected, that both gain and peak reductions are turned down. Set meter switch to gain reduction and apply the meter and adjust the meter until the needle rests on 0. So I've got to turn the whole system off and do this little thingy here to bring that needle back. So for example, like this. Moving it. Anyway, cool. Chat. 1, 2. Gain output. This one. Gain output. This control adjusts the amount of makeup gain applied to the output. The WA2A has approximately 40 decibels of available gain. In practical use, this is generally much more gain than required and care should be taken to start off at a safe recording level, adjusting as needed. Okay. So it's all the way down. All right, go to the ladder. Yeah. So I can balance it out, turn that down, and I can bring that way up. But then we're going to get the hiss. So yeah, we'll go back. Chat. This riff I wrote in 2010. Actually, 2008 or 9. My girlfriend at the time was into Jason Mraz. So this is inspired by Mr. A to Z. 40 decibels, and in practical use, this is generally much more than gain that we need, but it's pretty fucking good right now. You can see the needle moving. So now we're going to look at the peak reduction. This control adjusts the amount of compression applied to the WA2A by raising or lowering the compression threshold. The WA2A can apply. I'm going to turn the music off. The WA2A can apply. Where are we at? However, this is much more compression. Lowering. The W2A can apply as much as nearly 40 decibels of gain reduction. So you can pump up the decibels here and reduce them there, and it should level out and compress. In practical use, 40 decibels of gain reduction would be more than what may be considered musical or transparent. However, this much compression can be useful as a creative effect or useful in parallel with an uncompressed or differently compressed track. So that, yeah, I get what he means. So this is all the way down. So if I go all the way up, so apparently now it's not as compressed. Is that right? Let's see. As a general rule, we suggest you start off with a moderate amount of peak reduction and adjust further by ear to achieve the desired results about amount of compression. Though the WA2A does not have a true bypass, a soft bypass can be achieved by turning peak reduction fully counterclockwise. Clockwise is full. So that there is 0 amounts of any compression. I see. So earlier on when the guy was talking about you can bypass through this and just use that, I guess that's what he meant. We're going to have to go, because if I turn this off, it shuts off the whole signal, which I like. I like that it turns the signal off. And then fully on, I guess that's applying 40 decibels of compression right there, but I can't hear a difference. Maybe I can hear a difference. Go all the way back. Maybe I can hear a difference. Maybe I can all the way back here. I don't know, man. I can't tell a difference. The meter adjust. So we've already looked at that. The limit compress switch. It's on compress. This switch we're now talking about. So in compress mode, the WA28 operates as a signal compressor with a compression ratio that is fixed but also somewhat source dependent. In limit mode, the ratio of the compressor is raised much closer to infinity. I don't understand. Allowing the WA28 to behave much more like a hard limiter. I get that part. The difference between these settings can be subtle with lower amounts of gain reduction, but more audible with heavy amounts of compression. So let's test out. Into limit. Check, check, check. Hello? 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 I don't tell a bloody difference, mate. So I'm going to open up the door and we're going to open up Studio One and start recording into there. And I'll move the screen around. Chaka chaka cha. Chuck E. Cheese. Alright, you guys, this is going to show up on your screen. Here we go. And there's me. Is it that camera? So it's that camera facing. All right. So check, check. Start recording. You'll be able to see it. What's going on there? Check, check, check. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah. All right, so I've got to turn those signals off. So you see the waveform do its thing. So really quiet volume right there and really loud volume back here. Now if we start messing around with the peak adjustment, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. You see what's going on there? You see it? Let me make that screen bigger. So we got heavy amounts of compression going on right now. Turn that all the way. Now you can see it start to level out, do its thing. So when I start rapping and I do my thing, and all of a sudden now people want to go and swing and through that traps trying to go about blast and the shoulder blast is, yeah, son. Oh. So basically I want to keep it gentle. Maybe I'll just turn that up there and then we'll see what happens if I go max it out right there. Check 1, 2. Party, 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 tassi. It's not even clipping. No matter how loud I go, it's not clipping because this is limiting it out. So we're going to now duck down to compressor and we're going to see what's going on there. So check, 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 check. See, now it's clipping. Now you're getting an annoying Robbie voice in there. Let's just bring that volume down. See, I can keep it down then real low there. And I can turn it up over here. But then, what's going on there? Interesting. Cool. Cool as. I like it. I like it. That's it. That's it. Oh, but the thing is, oh, that's right. I wonder if I should go into this first and then into this. Because if I go into this first, and I can adjust the volume and make it louder, so it hits, so it actually hits the saturator in there. No, but that doesn't make sense because I've got the mic going in there first and it's coming in here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Well, I guess maybe I'll just turn that down. I'll just turn up. Yeah, there we go. Now it's hitting the compressor. Oh, you can't see. So now it's hitting the compressor right there. Or the saturator. Check, check, check. Yeah, fuck yeah. This is fire, man. But if I would record, I would probably turn off the limiter there because that you can hear the adjustment in the hiss. All right, well that is that. I'm gonna set this up in the studio, find a nice spot for it. All right, Howdy, what are you saying? Let's have a look at some of these comments. I can't even read it from back here. Yeah, I know. I reckon I'll get it in a note. What do you reckon needs adjusting exactly? Or maybe that was an older comment. I'm going to quickly read the manual for the Neve. This is the manual for the Neve, so just to get some clarity on what I've set up here, we'll have a look. Okay, so there's this power. Oh, hang on. There was something about a ground loop in this that I saw the other day. Balanced output. This connection provides a transformer coupled balanced line level output for the WA2A via both XLR and 1/4 inch TRS. That's what these cables are. Where'd I put them? The TRS cable. But I'm just trying to see this to calibrate for stereo use. No, we're not doing that. This is mono. This is not stereo. But I saw someone put one of these up on eBay recently for less than what I bought this for. But I was thinking I'd like to get 2 of them and get stereo and then run stereo mixes through this back into the system. Beauty. Or even if on a podcast, it's the best audio on any podcast you could ever have is run every guest through one of for their own vocal chain. That'd be ballistic. Dude. Let's have a look. A word on the T48 model. Meter select. Warranty statements. Meter output. Okay, here we go. Voltage selector. Grounding lug. This provides a chassis ground connector for the WA2A, a common feature on many pieces of vintage recording equipment. This type of ground terminal is rarely used in a modern studio setup due to earth grounding 3-pin. That's what we got in the back of this. Plugged into an extension cable, plugged into a bloody 4 outlet, plugged into a single. Yeah, there's a bit much going on there. We include this feature mostly for legacy compliance, for normal and safe operations. But what does this mean? What does this mean? Is it the wheel thingy? Thanks, Howdy. Appreciate you sticking with me on this. So we got a lift and a ground. So if I go down, let me go down on. Oh yeah, it's like a screw. So like the old school turntables. The old school turntables would have this screw that you would tie the ground onto. Yeah, thanks, man. I feel like it's we're getting there. We're getting there. As far as now this grounding thing, because there's also a grounding thing on the back of the Neve, so I've got to just work out exactly what's going on there. Let me just switch the cameras again. $60 hertz, 115 volt AC or 230 volt AC. Depending on the position of the voltage switch before connecting powering on your unit, use the switch to select the. Ooh, okay, I didn't even check that. Let's just check it out now. Yeah, sweet. That's sorted out. So now I'm gonna just check out the grounding part on the other one. So anyone, this is the thing is I'm going to clip this video up and make a separate video on the YouTube channel because I know that anyone that wants to go purchase these, they're going to be looking for tutorials. And here I am. I've just done it right here. We did it live. Broke it down exactly how it works and all the features. So anyone in future looking to purchase the same gear, Because you can get these pretty affordable compared to the originals. The originals are just ballistic price. So the polarity switch, the one I just pressed in, that sounds different. What's going on there? Polarity switch. Polarity switch. Okay, so what does the polarity switch do? This feature inverts the polarity of the signal. Use the polarity switch when recording with more than one open microphone to combat phase cancellation between mics. Oh, we're only using one, so that should be sweet. Tone switch, which is, it's already in. That's out, that's in. The tone switch is turned off. The tone switch is turned on. Sounds warmer. The control switches the input transformer configuration from 1 2-step up, turns ratio to a steeper 1 4-step up, turns ratio. Yeah, I understand this, the ratio aspect there. WA73 EQ is 300 ohms. Ohms. What's that? When disengaged, the input impedance. Geez, scientific words. So when it's disengaged, it's 1200 ohms. This feature will make a noticeable tone change to most microphones. The 1200 ohms impedance setting is recommended for condenser and dynamic microphones. For dynamic and ribbons. So, okay, so when it's pushed in, it's set to 300 ohms, which is ideal for dynamic mics, which is what this is. So that should be sweet. The switch is labeled tone for a reason. Most listeners will find the unswitching setting to be more open and natural. Huh? So apparently this one's more open and natural. Yeah, I guess I can feel it. But right here, it changes the ratio. Sounds warmer, sounds louder. Okay, we're gonna have a look at the next thing here. I just keep getting these error messages on YouTube. It's really frustrating. I've been live for 1 hour and 59 minutes. We're crossing over the 2-hour mark. Yippee! Alrighty, so we're going to the tone. We've just read that. We strongly suggest you experiment with both settings on all sources to find the best possible tone for your recordings. As with all things, let your ear be the final judge on which setting to use for any given situation. I like it pushed in. I've liked it ever since I purchased it, pushed in. Line input switch. This feature engages the TRS input on the back of the WA73 EQ and disconnects the XLR inputs. Okay, interesting. TS instrument input. You can connect a variety of instruments via the instrument input on the front panel. Hello? Yeah, cool. So that will activate. That will activate that little spot there. So if I get my wireless guitar thing, and then I plug it into the guitar, and then I switch, and I'm going to turn the volume right down on that, and just to be safe, the volume all the way down over here also. It already is down. Sounds so amazing on the guitar, man. And now you don't hear the guitar. This is lit. This is a litany of awesomeness. Let's play some more guitar for the time being. I have no idea where I've put my picks. I've been looking for them forever. This one, it's not really my favorite, but we'll use this. Play some punching bag. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm liking it. I could have zoned out for another hour just playing the guitar. I might come back on later on and do it. Who knows? Anyway, I would say that is that. You can see the light lighting up. When it's lighting up, I'll zoom in. when it's lighting up, it's actually activating the microchip within the analog hardware gear, and it's light up. But when it's doing that, it's activating the chip when it gets into the yellow. So anyway, thanks for sticking through on this episode of unboxing the mystery package. Once again, shout outs to Need Creations for sending through the Bitcoin deck of cards. Can't even see that. Let's switch up the camera. Shout outs to Need for Creations for hooking us up with the ultimate deck of cards. Let's just pop that there. Anyway, I have been your host, Robbie P, aka Zootek. I hope you guys have a good night. Should I rap? I'll do a verse. See if I remember Get the Flame through this system. Yeah, chat. 1, 2, 1, 2. Get the flame on him. Get insane, get Zootek, I'ma ruin your plans. I wanna send a big shout out to you and your fam. Yours truly, I'm the blade with your name on it. Get insane, get brave, get the flame on it. And I don't wanna have to say it twice to combine Zootek and success and hip hop will have a peace of mind. I'm unstoppable dude and you can't handle truths. Wherever I fall, I'll still be the apple juice. I take them on cause I know how to tackle groups. I make a noise to startle you when now the cattle's loose. And I'm the master chef, organized to slaughter you. Well done, as if a coroner stuck a fork in you. I'm bloodthirsty, get me Gene Simmons, rip that tongue out his mouth, and now watch me sink my teeth in him. We wanna be better, I got the team spirit, fuck a nuclear war. I let electric beams hit him, and I just keep grinning. Forgot the rest of the lyrics, but fuck it, we'll just sit here and keep grinning. Zootek, I'ma ruin your plans. I wanna send a big shout out to you and your fam. Yours truly, I'm the blade, get insane, get brave, get the flame on it. Zootek, I'ma ruin your plans. I wanna send a big shout out to you and your fam. Yours truly, I'm the blade, forget the lyrics. Get insane, get the flame on them. I'm gonna play the Toxic Maxi instrumental and rap it as well because I can lodge APRA paperwork to say I performed it and broadcast it, so why not? Most toxic bits. So I was on the radio yesterday down at 3CR, and it was APRA week, so I literally got paid for the 3 songs that they performed. Today, in unprecedented news, Satoshi Nakamoto has decided to send me some cards. We just went through the cards, and unfortunately, I do not know what all the cards are, like the clubs, the spades, the diamonds, and the rest of it. Well, it is what it is. I feel like Harrison Ford in the 90s with my bitcoins. In the 2020s, we ain't giving everything. Government can go fuck itself. Wanna shut us out of banks? Go ahead, we don't need you. Put Satoshis and USB, start trading amongst the people. If the jab was really poison, matter of fact, let me translate. The crypto likely to succeed, the one with the lowest vax rate. I'm in the rage, the web wanna infiltrate government and legislate and attack the chain, talking smack about climate change. Forget electric cars, where's the free energy at? I've been buying so many bitcoins, I forgot where I put my tinfoil hat. Stacking sats, the biggest drug. Just look at how I live it up. If you don't see me shitting on dollar bills, you see me ripping them up. My laser eyes, 21 gazillion freaking Fahrenheit. No coiners, I got hot orange pills to swallow for all you guys. 24 to 35-year-olds about to get a lesson on why my Germany, it'll affect your 5-year-olds. They said he's more toxic than the most toxic Bitcoin maxi ever. More toxic than the most toxic Bitcoin maxi ever. Today, I went through the cards and I read them out aloud. I wasn't sure if I was allowed. Shout outs to Need Creations down from Twitter, who's banned now on Twitter, so he's on Nostar. We got in early, Silk Road, we must have had some good drugs. The rug pool you were in, something. I can't remember how it goes. Anyway, I'm signing out. Thanks again. I'm I'm going to hit the fade to black.